Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Sunday stream. Today we're gonna, as you saw from the stream title, we're gonna be looking at some cool stuff. I'm pretty excited for this. Um, uh, but yeah, so this site essentially, I became aware of it about I think about 2 weeks ago or so, and uh, what is it? When I came across of it, I was like, holy shit, this is insane. And so I decided, why not today make a video about this for you guys, for the Meta crew. And so, uh, and so here we are. We've been streaming for a little bit, and then we're about to get started. And so, again, from the title, we're going to be looking at FxHash. But before that, you know how it would be, where I'm going to do my little introduction. So if you ever want to get in contact with me or anything, you can tag me in the Metakey Discord and the Duat residency channel over there. And if you want to get in contact with me on Twitter, you can tag me at Anubis_3100 on Twitter over there, and I'll respond to you. I'm pretty responsive over there. And yeah, and so another thing that I wanted to bring to those watching's attention before we get into looking at FxHash is the super rare space race sort of thing is about to conclude. Now, usually I wouldn't talk about this, and I've been a little bit vocal towards some of the curation elements, more specifically the application format, and just the fact that you have to apply through this weird, like, I don't like the application format of Super Rare, but that's just my opinion. But I still think Super Rare is one of the most important platforms in the space, and it's allowed a lot of artists, both internationally within the Western hemisphere, if you will, not the Western hemisphere, within North America, and internationally, globally, to make a living off of their NFTs. And so they're launching, I think, their own curated spaces, and it ends tomorrow at 10 p.m. Now, as you can see, I already submitted my voting power. I split between Mocha and Carlos's Metafiesca. So it's essentially, I think it's curated spaces or created collections where Mocha and Carlos and all these people get to onboard and curate their own like sort of sub collection within Super Rare. And so go vote, go submit your votes. I think the top five applicants with the most votes will get in. And so I'm really happy that Mocha and Carlos get to make it. I'm super excited for that. Big things, big fucking moves in this space are happening, and I'm excited for it. But anyways, now we will go and look towards FxHash. And so I discovered FxHash, like I said, about 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago. To when the FxHash logo was on sale for free, so I got 2 of each. But anyways, it's essentially, it's sort of, I call it the art blocks of Tezos, right? It's the first generative sort of factory like platform built on the Tezos blockchain. So cheap gas fees, pretty cheap. You can get shit for 1 Tez, and if you want to flip it, you can flip it for stuff. And it's pretty cool. The way it functions is you sort of feed a generative code thing into their sandbox or whatever. This is for their testing, their sandbox to test it, and then you set the amount for it, right? You're like, hey, this, I would like to generate this, all that jazz, right? And then once that happens, it goes live. You don't own any, it just deploys on its own, and then you have to buy some on your own. But this is some of the stuff that gets minted, and the site gets hammered pretty hard. Like legitimately, it gets hammered pretty hard, and so we're gonna be looking at it today. So, But yeah, so this is what you see. I'm trying to see if Chad has done its thing. Chad is supposed to be working, but so this is the front page, FxHash.xyz. I should show you the Twitter page. So their Twitter page is it's this FX_hash_. From what I understand, this platform is also like Hicketnug, so it's been spun up by one person, and I hope the stress of that shit doesn't get to them, and we get a semi-weird rugged kneecap into that platform. But yeah, so this is what you sort of see when you... Yeah, I don't think I need the backdrop for this, but... Oh, there we go. So this is what you sort of see when you log in. This banner here is essentially the minting status, if you will. If this is red, minting is closed. You can't mint, you can only trade on the secondary market and purchase through there, but if it's green, you can mint, and I think they have a schedule somewhere. I don't know, and so you scroll down, it will usually, every time you refresh, it will change the piece. It's very art blocks, like... What the fuck is that? So the biggest difference you'll notice is this is not curated at all. Anybody can log in. I can log in and mint and generate token right here. Alright, so it is, do invest with care, of course, and we'll not invest. Do buy art. We're buying art here. I keep using investing because everybody likes to use that term, but I don't even consider half the shit I buy investing. I buy it because I like it, because of the art. So but just be careful with what you buy, you know? You don't want to get caught by somebody like doing tutorial shit. And if it's tutorial shit, it better be good tutorial shit at least, right? And so what is the marketplace? I found out about this through these. I noticed a tweet by Landlines Art saying that they're minting these, and I'd gone to FxHash, it was closed. Minting was closed, and then I'd happened to stay up till like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and then I noticed that a tweet went out on their Twitter saying their minting opens in 2 hours. So I stayed up, and when I say this shit sold in like an hour, it did. Like the website got fucking hammered. The shit I bought fully got minted. The last piece got minted like 12 hours after. That's how much it took the minter to just catch up. And so, again, it's being built. It uses it can use JavaScript or P5 script. I know it's like generative coding. I think it might be generative coding using JavaScript, but it's pretty good. And so I got me a couple of them, and then yeah. So again, usually a showcase there. Yeah, that's actually cool. There you go. I like the weird gradient shit. And then you can see as you scroll recent works, the ones that just got minted, and the marketplace was being sold and was being listed. And so quickly, I'm gonna quickly open the marketplace, and then I'm gonna open the... Well, actually, I don't know what the community tab is. This one is sort of new. Oh, it's opening schedule. And so, okay, it's sort of staggering. Okay. It detects your time as well, which is not bad. Oh, dropped my thing. But so far, for a one-man show, it's very good. Art is evolving, and we are born to witness it. Hey, there we go. There we go. And so, powered by the Tezos TK API, Smart Pi. Yeah, I think this is actually Pi coding or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know what sort of coding it is. You can sort of, you'll see from the Explorer, you can get, what is it, pretty good stuff, and then it's pretty bad stuff. And so we're gonna be at the Explorer right here, and then it's The reveal feed. Oh, they have a reveal feed. I mean, this is no. This wasn't there when I was minting. I gotta get on here and mint a little bit more. But oh wow, okay, that's actually cool. So you can see you can get 3 Tez. Damn, bro. You can get some. Oh wow. Yeah, so you can get like 3D files. I've seen somebody use actual 3D rendered stuff. So, get this again. So that's what they're buying. Glitch filter. Minted about an hour ago and it got revealed now. At least their minter is catching on, you know? So as you can see here, right, waiting to be signed and sent to their minter. What's going on? Right, internal 505 error, but we missed some. So it's sort of like what Landsline Art was doing. Sort of utilizing the same sort of techniques, if you will. So you can see it's again this has no curation. The only thing they've sort of added onto this is, I believe, just the warning of mint unique token. This is token mint is locked because the token was posted less than an hour ago. If you still want to mint, please verify if the author is legit. And so it literally tells you, yo, go look, see if this dude is who they say they are. And this one, this is where we get to see 3D stuff. Oh, and this one, oh, it's interactive. And if you open it, when you open live, it's literally happening within the browser itself. Wow, you can move? It's actually crazy. I ain't never seen this. Yeah, and it has zooming out and zooming in. Wow. Okay. And again, you can't right click save this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is it's literally running in browser. And so it's some wild shit. It's legitimately some wild stuff. And it can go on forever, I'm pretty sure. This is cool. I'm pretty sure this is Kim Adramsov is, yeah, he's the dude that created this. Minted 10 Tez, goddamn. Minted 9 minutes ago. This is gonna be gone pretty soon. So we're gonna click on the Explorer. We saw how the artist feed functions. That was actually pretty new. We're just gonna scroll through and like open ones, you know, that sort of look good, like, you know, like good generative art, not weird stuff. Because a lot of this stuff looks legitimately subpar. I'm not gonna lie, and this is where we see why Art Blocks has its curation, because otherwise you get some pretty weird fucking shit. Tower of Babel, and it's mostly Chinese characters. Like, bro, get your Unicode correct, fam. You know. No, some Masachi shit though. I'm always into that. Wave uses 8 variables to generate wave-like animations. Okay, and so when I hit the open live, you're gonna see it's literally the whole screen. No control over it. You can't we can save image. Okay, here I'm just curious. You know, we can't do anything with this because okay, so it just saves a frame. You can't pause it. So that's actually cool. Again, you can see a lot of the stuff is somewhat cheap. It's very cheap. It's like $3. And then this is just noise. I mean, it's cool. That's the problem with this sort of, like, generative art is it's easy to do, hard to master, that sort of thing, right? Where um it's easy to produce stuff generatively, but it's hard to like actually get consistent good shit day in day out, you know. And so with this, I think, you know, it's a little bit more of a struggle when one is looking for good art, because it just, you have to legitimately sift through a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to see like what the hell all of these are. And welcome to how you collect on this shit. Yo, that's actually cool. And then no fucking way. That's wild. Whoa, oh wow. Yo, it moves to the mouse. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's actually crazy. Wow. Yo, I fuck with shit like this. Because you can see it literally just never ends. Wow. Dataways, 2 tests. Not bad. 9 minutes ago. And then you can click on the paper eraser, and FxHash now reads Tezos block, so it will legitimately start to just give you the information we have. So like if you go on my shit, for example, there's just blocks going into each other. But here, if you go to, again, yeah, well, it's showcasing my name, but I don't know why it's not linking my, I guess if you click on that, oh, to those profiles, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a whole new thing. Okay, Jesus. So you can connect your Tezos. You can create a Tezos profile. Apparently, I didn't know that. My shit signed up to the Tezos blockchain already. I got everything. So I mean, yeah. L1 and LL21 anatomy. Whoa. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, that's actually cool. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, that looks weird. And then it's like some weird warping going on. Like, you don't even have to click. This is literally just tied to your mouse. Oh, you click to. Wow. So, and 2 Tez, okay. It's not bad. There's some actual good stuff here. And then there's this stuff. I clicked on fireworks. And this was just me trying to see something. And then this is entangled miasma. Big words, big words. And then concrete jungle, that looks cool. Strokers, it feels like you could have a sense of movement. Snowflake, okay. Yeah. And then this is unruly roll. This is somebody, okay, we're already getting style theft, Jesus. Cause somebody already did just generative works that are just like this. As you can see, I'm avoiding a lot of this stuff, and it's because it's just like legitimately a lot of it's and I'll show you some of the stuff that I bought, and it's like a lot of some of it's as well. I'm like, I bet that's how you explore. You know, it's Fractal Remastered. More 3D models. Harmonic generative spiral. Let's see what this generative spiral is about. Whoa. Jesus Christ. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, what harmonies is this set on? Goddamn, that is going so slow. I mean, it's cool. Is it gonna go infinite? Is it gonna literally just keep going outwards? Because it's changing color as well. I think so. And then, okay, whoa. And then it ends there. I see. And then it starts again. Okay. I thought it was gonna go on forever. That's pretty cool. one test. That's pretty. And so this doesn't have full details. You can include like actual traits, if you will, to this shit. And I'll show you guys towards the end, like some of the stuff that I've picked up. But yeah. So this is harmonic and generative spiral, and then this is concrete jungle. I clicked on this because I was like, we're able to view the entire collection. Oh, okay, I guess viewing collections is broken. Yep. But as you can see, it's fully generative. And then here, I'm curious if it's gonna go on forever. Wow. Is it? Okay, I thought it would be one of those infinite ones. Okay, that's cool. That's actually what I was hoping it would be when I said that's got a nice sense of movement. So this is cool. I thought it would be like one of those bigger, and when I say like bigger ones, you'll see what I mean when I'm showing you some of the stuff that I personally and we already seen some examples. Generative painting made using noisy gestures in a flow field. Some are rare. I mean, that already looks gnarly as hell. This one. I mean, it's 127, right? So that's pretty rare. This is actually rare. Nope. Sold for 3 Tez. Jeez. How much you mint this shit for? That's too low. Oh, actually, I didn't. I wanted to check out the actual open live. See, oh, you see what I mean? It's full. And I low-key like the glitch aesthetic that's being developed. Like, it has a nice marbling effect to it as well. I mean, let's make it more colors. Okay. Is he gonna reset it all? I don't think so. Sort of. It's the pink is starting to overtake the. Okay. Yeah, this is actually wild. I'm a big fan of this generative sort of work. Is it gonna be the same? I guess so. So. Wait, what? That's not the. That looks complete. I guess that's the image or the video they uploaded for it. A colorful array of targets. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, these colors do look nice. So I think when it's loading, it's actually executing the file like in the mint and generating the thing. And I mean, again, it's very cool. This is like just a lot of this is going to be very aesthetically pleasing works, right? Not too deep. I don't think we've fully hit the level of full exploration yet to like be like, oh, the levels of depth within the work, right? That's gonna come in. It's gonna give it like maybe a month or so, then yeah, because we're just getting stuff that's just pretty much like created for aesthetic purposes. Like it's cool, but it's just a color ramp with some breakage, you know. Voyage. This is SFBM, dedicated to Samuel Finley Breeze Moores by Potato. Respect Potato? I don't know who Samuel Dudes is, but okay, it's taking a wee bit to load. Okay. That actually looks very nice. Smooth gradients are always appreciated. Always. Sort of looks like just an art gradient library. One of one minted. Mario Bolatelli portrait. Is it not generative or? I guess it could be generative. Yeah, some stuff maybe changes. There is some changes. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Again, right? This is literally like what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks old. It's got a while. It's got a while to get some shit in it. 8 Tez. 8 Tez. Jesus. I mean, it's cool. I wouldn't buy this for 8 Tez though, to be fully honest. Apologies to the artist, but 8 Tez, goddamn. That's like fucking four NFTs. This is one of the very first ones we bought, Entangled. And as you can see, some of it's still loading. Open live. Can you move? No. It's just loading an image. Okay. And so as you can see, there's like some shading. You know, I'm pretty sure when somebody in their generative stuff figures out how to add denoising to their generative stuff, we'll get denoise 3D rendered stuff like this. Yeah. This literally legitimately pretty much needs a denoiser and it's good. Alright. It's not bad. Yes, we gotta scroll a bit more. And as you can see, like, well, actually I thought more worked. Well, actually some, never mind. But within the hours, as the hours pass, you'll see more work start to pop on top. Which is because people are minting. So let's go exploring a little bit more. I mean, some of the stuff is... A lot of the stuff is actually not that cool. I'm full honesty on the table. Like, I like FX, and I like some of the NFTs I own. And, you know, we gotta call a spade, right? A lot of the stuff is just subpar stuff. Which is, I mean, it's okay. It's what happens in the early adoption cycle of something like this. Collage faces, okay. I wish the view collections button would be working, because then we could tell how different stuff gets randomized. But it is what it is. Harmonia. Favelas. That's actually cool. The slums. That's what I think favelas, that's what they call the slums. as well. Postage stamp snowflakes. Okay. It's human. Crypto influencers. What the yeah, so this is, again, this is where like the full subpar shit appears. Like, what the hell? Save icon? Come on. Even Robness wouldn't put this into trash works. That's actually cool. That's like architectural shit. Damn, I'm legitimately surprised because the flood is a lot bigger than I expected. I legitimately thought I would have had the end of the mint page by now, because you can, but holy shit, there's so much shit now. Yeah, and a bunch of works are trying to be the new like Fidenza or Fidienza, whatever that are blocks thing, you know, and so I mean, damn. I think, because if we scroll down here, as you can see, we'll keep scrolling until we hit 100% minted NFTs, and that's when we know we're towards the end. But okay, I guess. Never mind. Oh, there we go. And it's been like 2 weeks. Oh, Jesus, the flood is actually insane. We might not even. Well, here, I'll just click on this. Because I'm starting to worry that we might not hit the end. So we'll look through these, and then we're gonna go look through the marketplace, because I want to explore that a little bit as well, because it's gonna be. I think we might find some nice stuff through there if this loads. Hello. Okay. Damn. They're getting bought up somewhat quick. And then I'm just curious how this will play differently. We're just gonna open the live. We're just gonna open the live. Okay. That's actually cool. I wish I would get rid of that. Oh. Alright. That's not bad. So you can see this stuff like can legitimately be used fairly well. And then these are the different chromatic aberrations. Let's see how big they are. Oh wow, okay. That's actually not bad. Some noise textures and stuff. And what the? Okay. Mm, 0.5 Tez, right? So you can find stuff here for even cheaper than 1 Tez. I've bought a few stuff that's free that I've gone literally for 0 Tez. And then collage faces. That's actually cool. Tez. Yeah, let me open that live. Oh. Okay. That's just alright. That's a little bit of a disappointment. I was like, damn, that looks very nice. And this is 2 Tez. Are these the same person? Okay, loans. I hope this doesn't expand. Oh boy. Damn. So I guess you gotta account for that when you're making your generative works. You gotta, otherwise it will screw you. And this. Okay. And again, you can just click on everybody's collection and see what they've bought, you know. What the fuck is that? African Idols. Squiggles, that was cool. And then kinetic digital postmodernism acid graphics. Okay. Yo. Okay, I see the vibes. And then this is, I just clicked on it because like work like this is usually, I look at it, I'm like, okay, you know, it's, it work like this, it really doesn't appeal to me. African god aesthetic. I mean, I hope the person behind it is African. It's all, you know, if it is, okay, cool, be good. And I'm going back to this to see the difference. Okay, just the difference in, I guess, layout. I guess so. The high life. Are y'all living the high life? Like, this is quite fascinating. Can you imagine what a platform like this will be like in a couple of years from now? Oh, dude. It's insane. It's gonna be wild shit. It's like, and here's the funny thing is, right? Like Blender being the 3D platform that it is, funny enough, evolved as a web browser, as a browser-based rendering platform. And so there is a way to actually like do the shit within browser. And so it's, I mean, it's good shit. It's very cool shit. And then more people like as you know, Quasimodo and those behind Generative Works, like the powerhouses in Generative Works, if you will, when they join the space, and when they join like FxHash, if they choose to, it's over. It'll be done. And then this, they just gotta work a little bit on their spacing and how that shit gets optimized. Because goddamn, when you open it live, it does not look too good. It doesn't look too good at all. It looks good in the little border thing, but I think some artists have accounted for that, and some artists don't realize. Like with this posted stamp as well. But I'm curious what this artist has done. Okay. Each hash will generate a face with different assets for color schemes, one rare color. Okay. I mean, and then you just scroll down to see the different face. I mean, that's not bad, actually. And my cat is demanding all my attention. And then, you know, as always, open the live. Please don't be stretched. Please don't be, oh, we got. I really do like the noise. And it's using images, right? Because within Generative Works, within the zip file that you include, if you have, you can include a generative work to pull from images. Good evening. Yo, welcome, Red, the Red Scanner in the house. How's it going, G? Dude, Virgil. I can't pronounce his name. I can't pronounce his last name, but may he rest in peace, indeed. I actually didn't know who he was until today because of everybody. I'm not into fashion all too much, and so I've heard of Off-White, right, for some time, and I never knew like the name behind it and everything, and just seeing, I was watching a documentary about how inspirational he was for fashion, and especially, you know, like black fashion, being one of the only black no, actually being, I think, the only black guy and black I guess fashion director to make it to Paris Fashion Week, which to me, I didn't know that was a thing until today. I was like, what do you mean? Really? Is he the first one ever? And people were like, yeah, he was. I was like, shit, okay. And so I figure who established quite a lot, you know. So I was like, damn. I was watching this video about how, well, the title of the video was like, you know, how he took Kanye's dream job, because what is it? Kanye wanted to work for Louis Vuitton, and he's the one that got to do it. And then Yeah, very sad. It's like Apple without Steve Jobs. Okay. Yeah, I mean, from what I hear, like I remember the year when Off-White wasn't a thing, and then I remember the next year everybody talking about Off-White in just like random places. And so his inspiration does run deep. It is sad. Um, the one thing I guess is his inspiration is now become foundational within American fashion and also European and global fashion. So I hope to see uh more fashion like that, and also more fashion just from black and brown people in general. Because yo, we can't just stop at one who makes it to fucking Paris Fashion Week. Like no fucking right. Like Louis Vuitton can't be like we've only had one black or brown director. Nah. We need to Yeah, Kanye was low-key jealous that he didn't take off the way he wanted, but you can't get everything you want. Yeah, and well, like aren't Yeezys like super big now as well? Um, I realize FxHash is not fully conducive to chat, so here I'll move this for here now. Wait, isn't it? Aren't Yeezys considered? I know, like I don't know if they're as big as Off-White, but aren't they huge now? I was in a group chat today or yesterday, and somebody was talking about the new Yeezys. They sort of look too weird to me. I was like, damn, but it's pretty cool. This is RoboFace. I don't know what's going on with FxHash, and maybe it's like some, but they gotta squish that bad boy up, a little bit. Otherwise, it's a wee bit squished, but it's not looking too good, That's robot faces, and then this is unbuilt. This is a journey through architecture that never existed. Oh wow, is it rewriting itself? I just noticed the animation. I'm gonna reload. Oh. What? I just could have sworn there was movement. We'll open it in live. Inspired by the grammatical rules behind French sacral architecture of the Middle Ages, the general tool is meant to create a collection of 256 plans of fictional buildings. Each plan is a unique variation on semantic relations between architectural elements, from regular composition resembling existing churches to dynamic aggregation of vaults, columns, and chevettes, but always following the same set of rules extracted from multiple examples of Gothic cathedrals. Every church has its place and time in which it could have been built in an alternative series of historical events. This artistic tribute to the research of Steiny and Mitchell about Paladin architecture, Duat's work about Caesar takes the topic of formalizing architectural language onto a light-hearted level by moving it to a slightly imaginary world. To zoom, press a mouse button and move over the image, or touch the screen. To pan, keep the mouse pressed and move it around. So we're gonna open it live. Wow. I'm just gonna stay here until the animation plays and see if it changes. Yes, it does. Yeah, that's actually cool. That's actually very cool. Ever-changing architecture. Can you imagine living in an architecture space that forever changes? Like day in, day out, just chill. What the fuck is that? Hey yo, excuse me? You gotta open that live. It's actually cool. Gonna change. Is it gonna change to the other pattern? We're gonna find out. I just realized the absence of some arcs as well. Well, it might not change at all, I guess. Maybe one's change and some don't. Get out of here, Brave. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's changing now. Okay, well, I don't see that much of a difference, but something happened. Yeah, this is some wild stuff. So you can see how this tech, like, yeah, there's some wild. Okay. Oh, it's like pineapples and avocados. Just a little, every colorful avocado fuel. That's actually cool. So there is good work, right? We're seeing some good. Okay, we are seeing some good work, and there's a lot of subpar works. But you know, it do be like that when there is no curation. So I'll click on one that doesn't have that random edge on it, and a lot of the ones I'm seeing don't have. Okay, this one has features, but a lot of works we saw today doesn't have features, and I don't know why, because. Features are a good way sometimes. It's like, again, it's like traits for your project. If your project needs them, include them, you know, and yeah. Let's see if this goes. Oh my god, look at that. It's actually crazy. Stops there. Wow. I'm guessing this is, oh, one Tez, okay. I guess the way it renders also depends on your, how big your screen. Or I guess not. It's like veins. Yes, alright. So yeah, this is, again, very cheap stuff. This is like $3, $5 shit. Right, and so it's like art blocks in its early beginnings, right, when it's like getting 0.1 0.2 ETH sales or whatever. And so this is the marketplace, right, and so this is on 24/7. I don't think it ever shuts down, actually. And when minting closes, right, when this turns red, this is where you can come in and buy. So as recently listed, has price high to low, which I actually. This is the recently listed. Oh, somebody got Achi art. That's Achi art already in here. Alright, press high to low. And low to high. And I'm pretty sure it's just as easy as just like buy. Alright. It loads. Yeah, collect token right here. If you hit it, that's actually cool. And I guess this one is broken. There's a lot of new shit that I have not seen here. Right, this is the logo. This is, I think, one of the very first mints that got made. Hash egg. What is that? You can see chromatic squares instead of squigglies, right? Because we have squares. Why make a squiggly? We got the squares, bro. You know, because that makes cool. It makes sense. Fucking socks. And again, right? Like, just because these are listed somewhere doesn't mean that. Right. You can't find a different one or a cheaper one. This artist right here, Press Tube, I believe, he was in the artist talk, sort of. in I gotta follow it. But what is it in Montreal, the Mint MTL? He was an artist talk there. He wasn't doing an artist talk there, but he was talking there. He was showcasing this, and it was some wild stuff. And so, like, the marketplace itself is pretty functional. It's up and running, right? Again, you have to do through a little bit more sifting because it's not relegated to project. It's tied to just each listing, so a lot more scrolling. But it's actually good shit. And then you can, if you go low to high, let's see. Oh, that's not priced low to high. Excuse me. 0.01 TES. 0.016 TES, right? I'm pretty sure these were minted for free. That's why they're going for so cheap. But you can find some pretty cheap shit. Yeah, this dude Squibbles and his bubbles are taking over the cheap part. You know, undesirable content. What the fuck? I'm confused. How is this undesirable exactly? Evil sheep. Maybe it could be stolen. I guess it could be stolen. Yeah, that's just noise. It's an actual just like noise operator or whatever the fuck. Chaos sigils. So we're already sort of getting a little bit of classification of what's worth value and what's not, right? I mean, we're already seeing that. That's good. Collectibles? What the f? I mean, you can... On the secondary, there's not a lot of stuff listed for cheap, but like, you can find stuff for, like, around 1 TES, you'll find some pretty cool stuff. I know this from my experience. But yeah. I mean, I'm just surprised by how much Pune VYR has made. Like, holy shit, the Lance has literally taken over the market. That's cool. Mountains. Yeah, I mean, what I would recommend is scroll a little bit. Don't go through cheapest because Pune VWR is will take over the whole shebang. But yeah, and so this is their marketplace thing. I was just gonna quickly show you guys some of the shit that I bought. As you can see, it's, you know, my favorite ones are the Landsline art and the Across the Line. I don't know if this is still mintable. It still is, but it's some cool stuff. I enjoy it. I legitimately think it's cool, and you know, we got the logo. We gotta get the logo. It was free, so I was not gonna let that opportunity pass whatsoever. And it's actually like, again, you can literally see where they're like, here is with features, not with features, with features, not with features, telling people you can include like features like that. It's cool shit. Yeah, 14. I was on here minting 2 weeks ago exactly, right? And then when stuff is infinite, I legitimately mean, like, when I bought this, I was like, this is way too good. I can't. And then look at this. It's so smooth. And it's just like, I was legitimately sitting there like, can I use this? Like, how can I use this in my videos? Fuck, this is so smooth, right? And I literally fumbled into another one because I was just like, I need to own another one. And I got this like little orange-ish, like pastel one, and I also like it. And so it's like, I've been on here. I collect on here as well. I'd recommend it. It's a new site, so I guarantee you, as you can see, I bought a bubbles as well, right? It was literally free to mint, so I got on the free stuff. Radar Boy, I don't know what I got this because this was cool, and this was one of the very first ones that were like under 100 mints. Damn, Radar Boy is going hard. Radar Boy 3000. And so there's a lot of cool art on there, and right, Landsline. That's the piece. That's the first piece I got on there. That's what I got, and this is the artist that got me into FxHash. Right? It's cool shit, and I think this just goes on infinitely and just makes more colors. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking it out on Tezos. It's wild. I legitimately think it's a great website. You just gotta be careful with what you buy, right? Don't ape into shit because it looks cool. Like actually try to see if it's worth buying or not, because otherwise you will buy some stuff that will not be as good, and you will lose some money in just investing or buying art in general. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little Sunday stream. I certainly did. I always love. I really like the Sunday streams. It's like a little nice chill time, especially when we get to look at generative art that won't load, I guess. um, yeah. Hopefully, you guys is it gonna load. Is it too much? I guess we're being told to get it to leave FxHash. All right. I wanted to end it while we're looking at some nice pictures, but I guess we can't. Exit page. Let's reload. And it's all black. All right. Well, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I certainly did. If you want to get in contact with me, you can tag me in the Metakey Discord and the Duat Residency channel over there, and I'll respond to you. And if you want to get in contact with me on socials, you can tag me on Twitter at Anubis_3100, and I'll respond to you over there. I spend a lot of time on Twitter to talking art, doing in spaces, listening to people talk art, do all that jazz. So shoot me a tweet and I'll respond to you over there again. Alexis and Red Scanner, thank you for coming to the stream. I always appreciate it when you guys pop in and say hello. Your insights are always useful. And I see you guys in future streams. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day and your night. We gotta start a nice week tomorrow. It's Monday. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little stream, and I'll see you in next week's video.